always tracking, always watching, always on. This is Region 8 News.
Good morning, Region 8. It is 6:30 this Friday, September 5th. I'm Amanda Hanson. Thanks so much for starting your morning off with us. We have several stories for you slated for this block. Another American doctor is infected with the Ebola virus after delivering babies in Africa. This morning, he's back in the U.S. for treatment. And tonight is the night many of you in Region 8 have been waiting for. FFN kicks off tonight. We're going to tell you where we're heading. And of course, with that, people want to know what to expect. Obviously, they'll probably be swatting off some mosquitoes, but
that's right.
What are we looking at weather-wise?
Well, right.
Thanks, Andrew. Businesses, watch out. Bogus money that looks so real it passes security measures. According to Dexter, Missouri police, crooks used real $10 bills and then transformed them into $100 bills. And when businesses use a counterfeit marker, the bill is good because it's real currency. Investigators advise businesses to be on the lookout for any fake bills. And if you have any information about them, contact police. Crews have found a man and his son along the White River in Independence County. According to OEM Director Glenn Willis, crews found the man's boat overturned about 11 miles south of Batesville. The man and his son were found safe. Willis says that they are in good condition. A Jonesboro nurse faces fraud charges this morning over numerous fake prescriptions used at businesses across Jonesboro and Paragould. Now, according to police, Terry Poole was caught when a pharmacist at Super V Drug flagged a prescription from a surgery center in Jonesboro. An employee there confirmed that the prescription was a fake. Well, during the investigation, police learned that Poole forged prescriptions for 5 people and herself, and they were allegedly used at Kroger, Walgreens, and Walmart. 6:33, U.S. fast food workers protested in over 100 cities in its national movement called Fight for 15 yesterday, fighting for higher pay and better work conditions. Some demonstrators were ticketed or arrested in Little Rock, Memphis, Nashville, Chicago, and many other cities. The planned act of civil disobedience is a push by union-backed workers for wages of $15 an hour, more than twice the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. President Obama has been pushing for an increase in the federal minimum wage to $10.10, but faces opposition from Republican opponents and business lobby groups who argue a wage hike would kill job creation. Well, fall is here, but the mosquitoes are still in full force. Some places in Region 8 are really suffering from the annoying bugs, so do not be alarmed if you find yourself swatting them off when you step outside today or maybe at the football game tonight. Harrisburg Street Superintendent Derry Faulkner says that the city employees spray the town every single night because the rice fields in the summer months going from very wet to very dry caused a problem for them, so spraying every night is a must unless it's raining. Faulkner says it takes about 3 to 4 hours to spray everything within the city limits.
The guys take turns. It's volunteer. If they don't volunteer, then everybody has to take a nap for the city employees or street employees.
The city will continue to spray for the next 2 weeks before shutting down for the season. New information, this year's NATO summit will probably rank as one of the most important summits in history, according to the NATO Secretary General. Well, Tori Dunnan has the latest. Meanwhile, the U.S. is preparing for an additional round of sanctions against Russia. Deputy National Secretary Advisor Ben Rhodes says that Russia must continue to face costs. Congress intends to get more information on the Obama administration's strategy against ISIS. Secretary of State John Kerry will testify at a hearing of the House Foreign Affairs Committee later this month. Now, in the hearing on September 16th, the Republican-led committee says that it will ask Secretary Kerry to hear a comprehensive strategy for combating the terrorist organization. President Obama catch criticism, though, after stating that his administration did not have a strategy yet for dealing with ISIS in Syria. Others stated a strategy in Syria needs to be based on better intelligence than the United States had at the time Obama made that statement. Comedian Joan Rivers made people laugh for more than 50 years. But now the entertainment world is mourning the death of a legend. Rivers died yesterday at a New York hospital. Rivers had been on life support at that New York hospital. She was taken there after she stopped breathing while undergoing a minor elective procedure. In the weeks prior to her death, the funny woman was still doing stand-up and hosting the show Fashion Police. She's survived by daughter Melissa Rivers and grandson Cooper. Joan Rivers died at 81 years old. And later today, Friday Night Football starts, and it's week 1 of the Arkansas high school football season kicking off. And Region 8 News will have you covered every Friday night in Region 8. Well, this week, Sports Director Chris Hutchinson is sending crews all over Northeast Arkansas. Our game of the week is Jonesboro at Valley View. We're coming in, Chev. We'll bring you the highlights of the game at Centennial Bank Stadium. We'll also be in Rector as the Cougars are back in action, and this is for the first time in 4 years. FFN starts tonight at 10:15. The Jonesboro Hurricanes will play the Valley View Blazers in the Simmons Bank Crosstown Showdown football game tonight. The game kicks off this year's high school football season. It begins at 7 p.m. at Arkansas State University Centennial Bank Stadium. Blitz the Pig is back. Log on to KAIT8.com and find Blitz, then click on it, complete the registration form, and find clues. The first winner will be announced on Monday, September 8th, and winners will receive a family pack of barbecue from Mr. T's at Riverside. And you have to be 18 or older to be able to win. 1 entry per person per day and 1 entry by mail per person. And you must watch Good Morning Region 8 to see the daily winner. So good luck. Looking ahead, Three Rivers College will host the 3rd annual Sarah White 5K Run, Walk, and Play on Saturday. The entry is $15 for individuals for the 5K and then $10 for the kids doing the 50 and 100-meter dashes. The entry fee includes a t-shirt while supplies last, and proceeds will fund a Three Rivers scholarship in Sarah's name. Late registration begins at 3 p.m. in front of the Best Activity Center on Three Rivers Poplar Bluff campus, and then the race kicks off at 4 p.m. Listen up, we have some programming changes to pass along to you. It starts Monday afternoon at 2. Watch Fix It and Finish It, a home improvement show with Antonio Sabato Jr. And then at 2:30, catch Flip My Food. And then it's followed by an hour of Judge Judy from 3 to 4. And then at 4 o'clock is Ellen's new time slot on KAIT. And then you can always stick around after that for Region 8 News at 5. That new lineup begins on Monday. Dancing with the Stars will also soon be back on the TV screens. I always love this show. Well, up next, we're going to tell you which stars are in the season's lineup this year.